to that terribly sad story out of Washington State. Josh Powell, who lost custody of his two boys after being suspected of killing his missing wife Susan back in 2009, killed himself and the children Sunday by setting the house on fire with a gas explosion. ABC's Neil Karlinski is in Graham, Washington with the latest. Good morning, Neil.
George, good morning. There are two overwhelming emotions out here this morning. Deep sadness and also anger. Anger that these two little boys couldn't somehow be protected from their father, a man that so many people feared was a killer. The fire and apparent explosion was so powerful it shook neighbors' homes and sent bits of insulation from the house raining down on the neighborhood.
All of a sudden, the house shook and I ran outside and you can see this black smoke.
Minutes earlier, just before 12:30 Sunday afternoon, 7-year-old Charles and 5-year-old Braden Powell had been escorted into the home by a caseworker for a court-ordered visitation with their father, Josh Powell. Police say Powell forced the caseworker out, locked the doors. She saw flames and called 911, just as a series of blasts tore the house apart. Across town, Josh Powell's attorney says he received an email from Josh stamped 1205. It was 3 words: "I'm sorry, goodbye."
This wasn't tragic. This was deeply wrong. This was evil. You do not kill little kids.
Police found 3 bodies in the center of the rubble, 2 children and an adult. They say there is no doubt that Josh Powell wanted to end his life and take his little boys with him, and say an accelerant was used to make the house burn quickly.
He grabbed the kids, locked her out of the house, and immediately the house went up in flames.
There he is. There he is. You see him?
Sources tell ABC News Powell's mood had changed drastically in recent days. He was more calm than usual, but also seemed excited about the future.
All right, come on.
He was last seen in public at this custody hearing on Wednesday, during which a judge ordered him to undergo a psychological examination and lie detector test while the kids remained with his missing wife's parents.
We're happy to have them with us. We want the best for the kids.
The decision was a blow to Powell, who recently lost custody of the 2 boys and remained the only person of interest in the disappearance of his wife, Susan. Josh told police that he last saw his wife around midnight in December of 2009 before taking his 2 sons on a late-night camping trip in the Utah desert.
You know, I got out to a pretty late start.
This morning, the Cox family, which first lost a daughter, is now dealing with the almost unbearable deaths of their grandsons. The Cox families released a statement saying that they are devastated, that they always feared Josh Powell might harm the children. And there's also this bit of intrigue from their attorney, who says that the 2 little boys recently had started to speak about the night their mother vanished, saying they recalled going out camping late at night with their dad and their mother riding in the car's trunk. So unbelievably sad out here.